snowmobiling! Woohoo! Yeah!
You excited for the snow? You want to play a little bit? Should I ride around the yard? handy? Plow on it?
Yeah. Does the trick.
I woke up and was like a child on Christmas this morning. 8:40. I can't believe I got running. I was like, I'm gonna get out into the middle of the woods and then it's gonna break and I'm gonna be fucked.
It's running on one cylinder a little bit.
Is it?
Off of item, yeah. But then it kicks in. Cool. Well, you got it running. Good job.
I know, I'm pretty surprised. I mean, I made it here so it's a decent trek.
Is that where you live on? Oh,
yeah.
right on.
My parents were getting all mad at me last night because it still hadn't snowed at dinner, and I was like, it better start snowing, damn it. It's not going to snow because I wanted to snow. I'm like, I've been saying it's going to snow all winter, and it hasn't, so now I'm going to be like, oh, it's not going to snow, and then snow. I was like, I want 8 feet of snow. And they were like, no, that's too much. I was like, I want to have to tunnel across the yard to my snowmobile and birth it out of the snow. I want so much.
I can dig it. I can dig it. Did you feel the back to see if it's getting warm?
I did not.
You just got to make sure the back heat exchangers up underneath are getting warm. If they're not, then you have a problem. Because you'll end up overheating the thing.
I haven't had any lights or anything yet, so that's...
Yeah, but by the time you get that fucking lights, it's too late. It might be working. I would think it'd be warmer. Yeah, but see, she's hot. Was there a thermostat in there or no?
No. I was missing one of the bolts. I put a new bolt in it.
Fire it up. That's only one cylinder. That cylinder's not running. I think it's circulating now. But you gotta get the air bubbles out. That's one cylinder running. That's only running on this cylinder. Hey, there it goes. Hear it kick in?
Yeah.
Now it's running on two. Hear it? Well, you're circulating. Air bubbles. You gotta get all them bubbles out. Yeah, now feel them. Is it warm?
Yeah.
Now it sounds good. You don't want to move. That's the idle adjustment. Oh, look at the top. Well, that's why. Look, this is on phone. This is on. So that nut is supposed to be under there.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe like that, actually. Actually, probably like that, but that's your only cable adjustment. Yeah, that's supposed to be because your throttle's gonna end up sticking. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right? And then do that.
What is it, thread into there?
Yeah, threads into there. I don't know if these are original handlebars. I mean, they might be. Why is is that pulling on that? So there, now you're on there. Alright. Now tighten that to that. Snug that on there. Let's see if it stays unless it pulls it. It might pull it through if the threads aren't good. Yeah, that's alright.
So what would cause only one cylinder to be working?
A carburation, or top end, or intake leak. Put a kickback on.
A lot of shit.
Yeah.
So you think I'm missing a piece? Is that what you're saying?
Miss what?
You said it's something about thermostat?
I think a thermostat's supposed to be in there. Maybe not.
So I just driven over to Iannace's and he informed me that I wasn't running on both heads and that the coolant wasn't flowing properly. We thought we got it working right. So of course I find myself out in the middle of nowhere and it stops running properly. The second I let off the gas, stalls out, can't get her fired up again, and she is burning up. And when I feel under here, they're cold. So I don't think my coolant's circulating. I think it got too hot. So I am stranded until I can get this thing running again. Okay, so the thought is the problem is that the jet is not working properly. Starting to feel like the snowmobile likes to be apart more than it likes to be ridden.
No, just calm down, take a deep breath, slow down, pace yourself, you'll get it. Try for your screws.
Get this one. So I had two of these where I was.
All right, well, don't take it all the way out. That one's loose. All right, get the others.
I think it was this one. And these other two are already stripped.
All right, let me have a go at it. Try a couple different tips.
Were you able to get it?
No,
Yeah,
not yet.
they're pretty bad.
They're nice.
That one especially.
I got a good tool here I got currently in use.
Might have to make them into flatheads, worst case.
Yeah, they're really wallowed out. Somebody's been here before you and boogered up the heads. There you go.
Those little narrow pliers are way better. Gasket looks a little chewed up. Okay, so this right here is supposed to be it, according to the diagram. And it's supposed to just unscrew. There it goes. Okay. Light bulb dead? I do see an opening in it. It's open. Float's working.
Needle valve's okay? Or float valve, I mean?
Looks fine.
You know where it is, right? It's right underneath this tank.
It's moving up and down.
So what made you think this was the problem? You should have acted like it was cutting out.
It the one cylinder isn't firing.
But watch your close. The bowl is full of fuel, so it's obviously getting fuel.
Well, like sometimes it would catch. So he said maybe John said maybe this was clogged. So it sounds like a carburetor issue. He said,
Yeah,
check this.
sounds more like you're losing something on the electrical side to me, cutting in and out.
I don't know. Somewhere to start though. I don't have any replacements for the screws that are buggered up, so I have to make them work. Don't make Lena go through it. How is she gonna run through that? She's a crackhead. Are you a crackhead? Look at her, she's so happy there's snow.
I know, we just went sledding because she wouldn't stop eating my snowman.
Oh, she's eating it?
Yes.
Look at her.
This is not funny, back up.
I want to see what she's doing to it. She's like just taking bites.
I yelled at her so many times.
She's like taking bites out of it?
She would literally run up and just destroy whatever was in my hand.
Do you like the snow? Do you like the snow?
You're getting too close.
Too close.
Too close. Stay outside the circle.
Oh, you got a circle that you have to stay outside of?
Go.
Oh. She is crazy. That's why we love her. Right? Is that your stick? Some tells me you put that there. Is that your stick? Right there, is that yours? Yeah? Oh, what do you think, Lena? Did we fix this? I don't know. Do not know. I do not know. Ay, ay, ay. Fire! 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 In the hole right now. You're a turd. I love you anyway. Fire, you turd. You beautiful turd. You're my favorite color. Oh, turd. Thank you. Oh.
These things aren't strong enough. So she's firing. She's firing. I don't. Did you check what's your spark gap set at?
I have no clue.
You don't know what your spark gap set on your spark plugs?
No.
Pull your spark plugs out. Let's check the gap on them. Try it now. Try putting these back the way they were.
Alright guys, so I just jacked this up just like you've seen before with the tractor, lifted up the front end, had it running with the radiator cap and with the overflow bolt on the coolant off, and I just sat there and topped it off, revved it up a little bit, and I think it's finally firing properly. I think both cylinders are firing. I just took it for a little ride and it seemed to have been running right, so hopefully that is the case. Unfortunately right now it's gotten warm out. It's probably 40 degrees now, so a lot of the snow is melty and slimy and it's not exactly fun to ride on. So hopefully we get more snow later on this week, but last I checked it looked like they changed the forecast to it all being rain. Lena's loving the snow. Emma's already got the snowman taller than she is. It's gonna be June and this thing's still gonna be here. Is that the plan?
Not if Lena knocks it down.
Not if Lena has anything to say about it?
What?
Not if Lena has anything to say about
I
it?
said not if Lena knocks it down. I'm having a few technical
he's very two-dimensional.
I'm working on it. I'm having a lot of problems and I'm running out of snow.
So here's my question. You seem to be using the grab a handful of snow and punch it on there tactic. Is there a reason you're using that one over the roll a ball of snow?
I did roll a ball of snow and then I started over there for some reason and went farther from my snowman. And then when I was trying to bring it back, because I got the correct size, it only got bigger. So then I was punching the dirt out of it, and then I was starting to break it because it was way too heavy for anyone to lift. Finally got it small enough for me to lift it, and then it broke into a million pieces. So I was piecing the puzzles together up here, but it's been raining all day, so everything's all hard and soaking wet.
It's not raining, it's just melting.
Yeah, well, it's not making it better for me. So I'm trying to get the soft pieces to use as glue. And if you just pay attention to the front and not the back, everyone's happy.
Alright, I will only get camera angles from this way.
Exactly. Which
from now on.
Still not perfect.
I think he's fine. I think at this point, the snowman's a bigger problem for Lena than Lena is for the snowman.
I hope so. I hope it scares her. It's like a scarecrow.
And then you could build, like, now you got this nice packed down base from you walking around him. You could build like an igloo around him. Wouldn't that be cool? You go in your igloo and talk with your snowman.
Talk with my snowman.
Yeah.
Well, I started the day thinking I was gonna make an igloo.
Yeah.
That didn't happen. Because as soon as I realized Lena was gonna eat everything.
Maybe, I wonder if you guys realize how tall this man is. So he isn't done yet. I'll set my camera up here.
Well, I'm 5'1", so.
I'm 5'5".
Sean's 6'3" or whatever.
But here is the snowman's perspective on the world. He's pretty tall. And you're putting a third layer on this?
Yeah, he needs a head. This is just his appendix.
Some snowmen only have 2 layers.
Yeah, the bigger the better. I don't make my snowman small. It's always a competition, and this year is definitely taking the win.
All right. We'll have to see what it looks like when it's done.
Yeah, hopefully I can beat the day.
Okay, so that's not good. She smells hot too. Yeah, it's not cooling. It's not cooling. I don't get why it's doing this. I just messed around with this thing a whole bunch and it seems to be cycling now. It's very hot underneath and the coolant here, so it's definitely flowing. So we'll give it a shot again. Let's see how far out in the woods we get stranded this time. am not loving this situation right now. Ugh. I hit a cedar root and it's wedged here and here. Oh. The only way I see me getting out of this is if I get the front end over that way enough that that piece sticking up can come out past it, and then I get it to go backwards. And given that this does not have reverse and weighs almost 600 pounds, it is going to be fun. I think that might do it. That the neighbor's stuck, so I'm gonna go down to help Dad get them out. But that snowmobile is running like poo. I don't know what its deal is, why it keeps overheating. Oh goodness. This is like the worst snow ever. It's already melting, it's so warm out. I was stuck more than I was riding it. So what can I say? This just wasn't the year for snowmobiles. How did this guy manage this? He's tearing up this guy's yard. Some people should not be allowed to drive. Jesus. Well, that's how you make a mess out of two neighbors' properties. Jeez.
There.
Huh?
We'll fix it in the spring.
Yeah,
Right.
you did a good job, that's for sure. Well, now you have a nice mess to clean up when the snow melts. Some people should not be driving.
Hey, go get Sam. Lay down. You have a lot to cut out in the beginning.
The funnier you want to lay, the better.
Lena,
Lena, come here.
go lay down. Go get Sam.
Come on, Lena. That's gonna make it hard. Lay down.